Hey guys, welcome back to the LEGO Republic. Kenneth here, and today we are going to be reviewing the 75151 Clone Turbo Tank. So this should be a pretty fun video. Make sure to check it out. Also, make sure to like the video and comment and subscribe. So let's get right down to this video here. So the Clone Turbo Tank had 903 pieces and was released in 2015. For a whopping price of $110. So I got this at 20% off and got it for $92. So a pretty good deal in my opinion for 903 pieces. So you're getting about 9 cents per piece there if you buy it for $100. Obviously a little less than that if you are buying it for $92 like I did. There are 6 minifigures with this LEGO set. You have, starting from left and going to the right, you have Luminara Unduli, Quinlan Voss, Commander Gree, a Scout Trooper, and 2 battle droids. So, okay minifigure selection. Obviously, I would have preferred that they replaced the battle droids with more clone troopers, since there are about 6 different positions that you can put clone troopers in, and there's only 2 clone troopers included in this set. So, kind of annoying that, like, if you want to have a clone trooper on the walker and a clone trooper up top manning the gun or something, then you can't put any clone troopers to pilot the thing. So it's very annoying. I mean, obviously, the Jedi could pilot the clone turbo tank, but I'm not going to be having Jedi pilot the clone turbo tank because that is very weird in my opinion. I feel like the Jedi have some better skills to be used, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So, but all in all, a pretty good set. But the minifigure selection is okay. So I'm going to give the minifigure selection a 6 or 7 out of 10 because I'm not too thrilled with the minifigure selection, but it is a decent minifigure selection in my opinion, so we're just going to go with that. So next up, we're going to look at the builds here. There are 2. There is the little walker here with the clone turbo tank, so pretty decent. If you've seen my review of this walker and a comparison to a custom 501st AT-RT walker, I'll make sure to put a link for that in the description below. And yes, you can also see this walker there, but basically just a cute little walker. It has a stud shooter, which I think is fine on the front because it's so small, perfectly minifigure size. The Scout Trooper can sit in there and it can fold up like so that you can actually fit said walker into the clone turbo tank here. So if you pull that down, you can see inside the clone turbo tank. I'm going to drop the other one just so you can see. And there's that little spot right in there where you can just slide on in that walker. And then you can close up the doors here. And it all just kind of fits in there. So it fits really well, and that's nice, but I don't actually keep the walker in there because I think it is a waste of a cute walker. So I actually modded the inside of this to be able to fit people, and we're going to get into that in a minute, but not right now, as we are now going to go into the features on this clone turbo tank. So we'll go into that right now. So obviously, as you've seen, you can take down the doors of this clone turbo tank. Obviously, they have these flick-fire spring-loaded missiles here. So you just kind of press them and they shoot. And it's really annoying because if you're trying to grab it... Oh, yeah, there we go. See, 2 more just shot out. So I'll have to go find those later, although they're not as hard to find as stud shooters, so I guess that's a good thing, but still annoying that I have to go find them every time I try to pick it up. But here, you don't need to pick it up that way because LEGO actually included a handle in this LEGO set. So pretty cool, so you can just kind of take your fingers there and grab the handle and then roll it down. Or you can pick it up if that's what you want to do with it. Pretty sturdy. You can just hold it with 2 fingers, which is probably the best. So now this is the other side view. Same thing here. You can roll this down and these move, but there's no point really to moving them. Then you have that little knob down there, which will actually control this thing right here. So if you want to take Gree and place him on the watchtower there, then you can do this little switch thing here, you can actually put Gree way up there, so he's out there looking at the world to see all the deadly armies of the battle droids, all 2 of them. So yeah, you can do that, and then to get him back down, you can just do the same thing, or what I just do is just put it down like that. Yeah, not too much work. So although I would not recommend just pulling that up, because it is very hard to pull up, and you'll just probably end up breaking it. So next up, you have this turret here that kind of just goes around in a circle, and you can take your scout trooper, and if you are good with one hand in a scout trooper, you'd probably be able to do this quicker, but you place this scout trooper onto the gun here, and like so, there you go, and it kind of just moves around like that. It's a machine gun, so you can just like spray down all 2 of those battle droids in the army that are going to kill this thing, apparently. And I'm just going to leave that scout trooper right there on the walker. Actually, I'm going to take him off later. But, yes. One complaint with this that I do have is there is no studs in the area. Well, actually, there's studs right there. But not too many studs for you to actually, like, stick the minifigure down. So sometimes while you're moving this figure and this thing will just flop around, which is kind of annoying, but not a huge deal, I guess. So, of course, you can reload the spring-loaded shooters here on the sides of the clone turbo tank. So there are 2 reloads, which is nice. And this clone turbo tank has 6 blue spring-loaded shooters. So that's pretty unique, because only like 1 other LEGO set has had blue spring-loaded shooters, I'm pretty sure. So little neat design there. You just kind of boop. Not neat design. It's like so stupid. Whatever. We're going to bring this around here now, and we are going to look at the front. So the front of this comes up, and obviously the side panels come down. And who would LEGO be to not make the front go down as well? So this front's just going to pop right down like that. And then you can take your trooper here that I said I wasn't going to touch earlier, who I'm now touching now, and it's not really working out with one hand, like I said earlier. I'm just going to drop this right in here. But you can take your trooper, and you can place him inside of the clone turbo tank in any one of those 2 positions right there. So he can be driving, or there's a little control panel, as you can see. And then I kind of did mod it, actually, and put in a few little pieces there to hold the guns of the troopers, because there are no gun holders. And then I kind of realized that the guns like don't matter, because they can just hold them in the inside hand, and when they do that, it's fine. They don't really need to put them anywhere. But still, I kind of wanted to have a gun holder for them, so they can have both hands. Because just like me, sometimes you just have to have 2 hands to do something. So that's my opinion. So we're going to close this up now, and now we're going to look at the side here. So the side here, in the neck of the clone turbo tank, you actually can just pull this down right there, and this little bin thing will come out, and you can open it up. And in there is a bunch of studs for the stud shooter guns on the back. And there's a few detonators in there, or droid poppers, whatever you want to call them. Then I also put the gun for the scout trooper in there when he's on the walker. So we're just going to do that right now. And then we close up the bin, and it just kind of slides right in there. So yes. Although it is annoying, because you do have to open the other side to push it out, because it's pretty hard to pull out by itself. So then, of course, you have the stud shooter guns, the rotating stud shooter guns in the back, which are okay. I never shoot the studs because I have to find them, but still, they look kind of cool, I guess. Not that I'm a fan of stud shooters. Then this ramp, of course, goes down. But here on these sides actually do not like go out or do anything fancy. But I guess there's enough space in there to actually do what you want. So do what you will with the space. There's 1 seat, and actually it comes with a gun holder rack. So unlike the front, this actually has a place for you to store your gun and your coffee. I don't really know. Your cup of clone energy drink, I guess, is what's in there for the battle. So the clone just kind of fits in there, and you actually have to make sure that he fits. Okay, so maybe this clone doesn't fit in there, but pretty much all clones fit in there. Pretty much. Notice how I said that. And then it just kind of folds up like that. Looking kind of weird here. I don't know why it's looking weird. Anyway, that is the clone turbo tank. And there's also this very nice feature here where you can grab this and then you can turn it. And you turn it, ooh, whoopsies. You see all of the wheels turn in. So if you pushed it forward, it would actually turn towards you. And then if you did it towards the other side, you turned it. So this is how you can turn it. You can just go down. So this is very playable, and you can turn this wherever you want and go as fast as you want. These wheels are very, very nice wheels. So I know this is a downsized clone turbo tank, but it is still a big one. And now we're going to go into the modded version of this Lego set here. So what I did basically is we're going to take these down right here. You see that interior space right there where the walker goes into the clone turbo tank. Basically what I did was I made this little thing right here, which is simply going to just go in there and cover it up with 2 points of connection, so you can put more minifigures and troopers inside of the clone turbo tank. Because here's something I did not like about the clone turbo tank was that when you had the walker out, there was just no reason for that extra space in there, and I wanted to utilize every bit of space possible in this thing, so I made this little section. So it just kind of slides in like so, and then there's 2 points of connection. There's one, and there's the other. So really nice, just kind of slides in there, and then you can take whatever troopers you want and just kind of drop them in there like so. And some of them can sit up and some of them can't, but it all really depends. You can fit a lot of troopers in there, so really nice use of space in my opinion. So yes, that spring-loaded shooter is annoying me. So I hope you guys liked the video and the modded part. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section below on what your favorite part of this clone turbo tank is. Is it the modded part? That can be in there too. Yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say about the modded part. And yeah, guys, make sure to have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see you next time.